Alrighty, let's get into this. Back again. Back to back. It's another episode of Sonic Forces. Given a bit more of a hiatus recently. You know, got the old life chugging in the background, and so I gotta focus on that. But you know, wanting to come back to this. I'm not gonna lie though, a part of me like really just wants to play the game and not even record it because, you know, sometimes I just kind of like to play the game and not have to like commentate over it. I've been thinking about like trying to do like maybe like no commentary gameplays, but you know, I want to add like a little more flavor to them, you know what I'm saying? So
got it, Sonic.
You know,
I figured out a way to stop Eggman's Phantom Ruby.
Great work, Tails.
Based on these readings, the Phantom Ruby requires an incredible amount of energy, which only the Death Egg can provide.
You know, I've never understood that part though. Like, I don't understand why it needs like energy from like a different source to power up. This just kind of feels more like a way for them to like not make it too overpowered. But yeah, I don't really get that. It's like the only like, you know, gem that requires a different energy source to power up. I can't really think of like the Master Emerald doesn't do that. Chaos Emeralds don't do that. Time Stones don't really do that. It's like the only one that does that.
We simply stop the energy transfer, and boom! The Phantom Ruby is practically useless.
Practically useless.
Simply? Last I checked, the Death Egg is a heavily fortified, well, Death Egg.
True, but I came up with a plan. First, we distract Eggman. While he's not paying attention, we use the chemical plant computer to hack into the Death Egg's weapon systems and shut it down. With no weapons, destroying the Death Egg will be a piece of cake. No Death Egg means the Phantom Ruby is nearly useless.
I like nearly, practically, but like you're not saying it's actually useless. It has some power.
Well, you know, it's just crazy enough to work. So, first we need a distraction. I'm on it.
No way, Knuckles. You're too easily distracted. That's not a good trait for a distraction. Plus, you're our commander. We kinda need you here.
He looks very pissed off from that comment.
How about the rookie? Eggman would never expect it. It may even throw him off a little.
Good idea. You got your orders, rookie. We only have one more day before Eggman's plan is executed. So let's hustle.
Let's see what I got for a rental avatar. Got Hammer Dude, Fire Dude, Asteroid Dude, Lightning Dude, this random guy. Memetificity. What the? Memetifticity. Yeah, he's got a lot of shit going on that character. Mad Max, hello. Okay, I don't even think that hovers like even, but like, yeah, lightning's always like useful, so I'll grab him. And then, do I have a drill wisp on? I do! Ooh, I like that one. Okay, let's do that. Remember, I just broke out of jail. You know, I broke Sonic out of jail, and now I'm getting out of jail myself. I gotta do that again? Okay. No, I don't want you. I already have a drill. Wait, where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where? Ah! Sorry, I just woke up too, so like my, not really, okay, we'll just use a horner, okay. Like my throat's kind of like still waking up, I guess. So that's why like I can talk like that, like a fucking little dying chipmunk.
Unidentified heat source detected. Requesting analysis.
Hang on! It's a multi-legged battle mech. The energy readings are off the charts.
So
Oh wait, you can die from that? I thought, well, there goes the distraction. I just died immediately. I thought I was underground, so that would be okay. I guess not though.
The energy readings are off the charts.
So Eggman had another weapon up his sleeve.
Wonder, is there a lightning one over here? I don't remember. I don't think so.
Diversionary tactics are all about the decoy you use. Just go wild and get get their attention.
Don't push your luck too far, though.
Leave the chemical plant to us.
I'm gonna go crazy, Amy. I'm gonna go crazy. I think there's a thing over there, though. Yeah, I was right. I can get the other one in a different game. I'm only doing that if I can actually see it. Ah, I forgot there's no stopping.
Diversionary tactics are all about the decoy you use. Just go wild.
Well,
and get
I'm
their
already back here,
attention.
so I might as well try now to get it, I guess.
Leave the chemical
If I can get it.
Make as much noise as you can.
Never mind, I'm not gonna do it. Oh my god! You know, I'm just gonna try it again. Wait, actually I can't because
Diversionary
don't hear
tactics
that
are
of me
all
trying
about
to give up and try to start the episode again. I can't do that now because I already had like the little cutscene. Yeah, no, I am completely satisfied with how this is going right now. That felt so embarrassing. I'm like getting caught in the act or something. Like, oh, I'm gonna just do it all over again. Oh man, okay. There you go.
Perfect. Time to head back.
Hold on! There's a massive energy source approaching.
Ooh. No, my character! I'm not playing him! He's not gonna be in the main scene! No, this ugly bitch. No!
Keep it busy there as long as you can, rookie.
I'm not the right rookie. I'm a substitute teacher, okay? Should I just kill him? I'm gonna kill him. You're not the right person. Yeah, no, you're gonna die. You're not the right guy. Oh, die! Die! You're not the right one! No! Yeah. You're not the right character. I wish. First try, by the way. First try. Definitely. This is everything I wanted. Yes. Yeah. There we go. Oh yeah.
To the chemical plant.
What I wanted all along.
As long as you can, rookie.
Oh, I will definitely do that. I definitely did not try with a different character. Don't worry, Knuckles. I'm on the job. Ow! I still fucked up. I'm gonna kill you. Attack on Titan style. You know, I am wondering if they maybe thought about putting Sonic Boom in here because it's a little random how we just gave, you know, a random avatar like the wire ability. The fact that, like, you know, it almost feels like it was supposed to be like the little inner beam thing from Sonic Boom. I'm a little bit curious, you know, I wonder if that was like part of the behind the scenes stuff. We got a black hat now. Just after that one thing, I have now controlled at least 10% more of the population. You know, I am curious, right? So, like, you know, I've never actually looked at the map before. So, like, you know, this is supposed to be, like, the world, right? So, like, you can only see, like, a good half of it, looks like. So, like, let's see. So, apparently, Chemical Plant is, like, in this area right here. So, like, this is getting Sonic 2, right? Avatar is just, like, in the middle of the ocean, I guess. Like, their base is in the middle of the ocean. Ooh, wait, I never thought of that. What if, like, the whole secret base is, like, in the middle of the ocean? That's kind of cool, actually. Let's see. So, what's it called again? What's this place called again? City. No, what's it called? Capital City? Is it really just called City? It's not just called Park Avenue? Okay, let's see. So Park Avenue is like right here. This is like a whole city then, this whole area. Okay. This is kind of cool, actually, to really see like where everything is. So, okay, so you're telling me that like this whole area, then this whole thing, is like one huge, like almost like dystopian like area. Okay. Green Hill's like right next to there. That's kind of cool. Then so like Green Hill and the city are next to each other, and that's why you see like little Green Hill like structures in the background. All right, that's kind of cool. Next to Green Hill. Green Hill's like actually humongous. Oh my god. Green Hill next to Mixed Jungle. Okay. And this is where like the last battle takes place, like next to like a volcano area. Okay, so it's kind of interesting. You know what I never really thought of this before. This whole side of the world, like a good half of the world, that's like all the like, you know, anthropomorphic animal like people, you know? So, you know, 'cause I always thought, oh, this is the whole world kind of. No, the other part of the world also has like other like, you know, that's probably where all the humans are and stuff like that, you know? This whole half right here is like, you know, like Sonic's like, you know, world, like, you know, and like one half of it. Huh, I never thought of it before. And like, you know, they're trying to be all canon and stuff, so like, you know, Sonic World, Sonic Unleashed. Now Sonic Unleashed kind of does like somewhat kind of break continuity though, because like, you know what, I'm curious, like, let me look at that right now. In the middle of this little thing. So I think in Sonic Unleashed, you see the entire world though, so there's this kind of like break. Yeah, world map, okay. I'm wondering, because like, you know, in Sonic Unleashed, the world is kind of like a lot farther away from you to get, you know, a more like big version of like the map, like you can see everything from there. I'm wondering if, like, so, you know, it says that Green Hill's right here, right? It's like, you know, maybe it's like there's, like, you know, like, see, I'm trying to, like, canonize it as, like, only a fan would, but, like, making excuses for it. Like, because, you know, it says what? From, like, so, from all the way, from here, it splits off right there. Look, from right here, all the way to here is Green Hill, right? So, like, yeah, it cuts off right here. That's Green Hill. Or supposedly, right? But then, like, in Sonic Unleashed, it has, like, the whole, like, different continents and, you know, like, different nationalities and... So, I don't know. I'm wondering if, like, this is not really... Like, this, I feel like, in the continuity right now, this is Sonic's world, right? Where it's, like, half human, half animal. I feel like all the animals live on one side of the world, and the other half is like a mixture of them. Like, I don't know, maybe it's like a more like a racist thing going on, where like, you know, only the animals are allowed in certain areas, or like, you know, some of them like migrate over to the human world on the other side. Like, I don't know, it's kind of
Almost at the
interesting.
plant. How's the rookie doing with the distraction?
So far, so good. We might have to stop using the nickname Rookie if the kid keeps this up.
I know.
Next,
We'll call him
we've got
Buddy
to get to
now.
the computers at the chemical plant and shut down the Death Egg's weapon system.
Perfect. I've been waiting for my turn to bust some heads.
He's gonna bust some heads. Good thing they're only robots.
As a decoy. Time for you to do your thing. We have to capture the chemical plant. If anyone tries to stop you, take them out.
Say no more. They won't know what hit them.
I definitely like this level a lot though, because I enjoy like the how it changes the music in like halfway through the level. It's very unique. I like that. Now I'm wondering though, you know, because the map shows like, you know, the whole thing is Green Hill, but like maybe we could not take it so literal, you know? Maybe only a part of it's Green Hill. They only have to do that because, you know,
Computer room is up ahead. You should be
the map has to look bigger for all these little things to take place. Also, a little secret right here, you can go down here. Oops, I went down too far. Ooh! I wonder what's in that goo, though. I wonder. Like pink sludge.
I found a way through to the computer room. All right. Now we can destroy the Death Egg.
Also, I kind of like that little part at the end right there, though. Like, it's a really cool little guitar riff, and like you never get to hear it because the level's so fast. It goes like bam, 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 bam. It's really good. So much stuff. Now, see, this is where, you know, like, because I'm still wanting really bad to remake Sonic Forces, but story-wise, right? Like, it's like a passion project of mine where I really want to do that. Like, there is like so much potential in this story to make it like one of the biggest Sonic stories I feel like ever like made in terms of like the games, at least, you know, because you know Sonic Unleashed was a very grand event, you know, because it really was a world adventure. Like, it's called World Adventure in Japan, you know, Sonic going to all the different continents, being all the cultures, you know, and like trying to save the world, you know. They even made like, you know, the comic from Archie. It did kind of what I wanted to, like, you know, like kind of really delved into the whole like Sonic hopping continents, you know, and like really integrating himself into like culture or whatever, like in each time he, you know, traveled, kind of like One Piece, you know. It kind of had like a little bit of a One Piece feel, and I would love to do that with Sonic Forces, you know, because like, you know, whenever you complete a level, it does like a little like, oh, you just controlled now this whole area, right? But like, why though? You know, like, it doesn't really explain it. It doesn't really need to, but it does leave a lot open to like, wow, you really could like make a whole story about how Sonic and his friends were able to, you know, after that one scene, right? There's like a lot of multiple scenes where he like controlled the whole area and like brought it back from Eggman's reign. Like, oh my god, like there's so much storytelling devices. Like, you know, I know they have Sonic Forces like what's it called? It's like that new fan mod, or not really new, it came out like a couple of years ago, but like it's like a fan mod that like, you know, remixed the whole game somewhat. But I would love just doing that, like with the story. Like, again, I really feel like the story has so much potential, you know? And I just really wish I'd have enough mental energy to do it. Maybe someday, but like, I mean, I would love to do that, man. Just so much to it, you know? I would do a little extra little thing right here. Like, I don't think there's ever been a more like wasted potential than Sonic Forces is, like with story at least, you know. Game wise, you know, I don't think maybe it would probably been like the same, but yeah, no, the story though, oh man. Oh, I forgot! I forgot that no stomping right here. Oh god, I got hit by that. I didn't even see myself right there, not gonna lie. Ooh. Why are they reloading? Why is all of these like robots like have to reload whenever they're shooting people? Okay, let's try to do that again. Okay, so gotta go up there again. Ow, bro. What? Oh, I have to stop. It's actually giving me a problem. I'm surprised. There we go, okay. Fuck you guys. I want some of that, hold on. Oh, you go that way, okay. That actually gave me problems with it. I got C! Oh man, well, I guess I deserved that. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, you know, I was gonna say that I wanted to cut it off at a certain point though, because at this one, it has a cutscene, and you know, there are times like where I like uploading a video that I don't have to do a cutscene for because it affects like the 4K quality, but this one I can do a 4K quality if I just, you know... Wait, are there more that I haven't done? Oh wow, there's a lot more I haven't done. You know what, this will be the side mission episode, I guess, too. I didn't even realize there's all these ones I didn't do. Yeah, I don't know if it's because I haven't played it for a long time, but I am, like, actually enjoying this game right now. You know, oh, fuck. I said that as I fall to my death. But I don't know, I just... You know, there's, like, a simplicity to Sonic Forces that I really do like. And I think it gets a lot of, you know, hate that is understandable, but, you know, I don't personally agree with. And again, you know what? Over time... People that say things are, like, you know, underrated, you know, I say that the hate for this game, for when it came out, when we had, like, you know, Sonic Mania came out before this, and this was, like, kind of a letdown, you know, because, you know, Sonic Mania was, like, this passion-filled, amazing game, like, even with all the problems of, like, having remade stages, like, they still were able to make a fantastic game, you know? Like, it's perfect in my eye. Like, Sonic Mania is one of the best Sonic games ever made. Like, it is just... There is so much passion in that game. You can feel it, you can see it. And to have this kind of game come right after that, you know, even I will say that it was a big letdown. Like, I remember, you know, I was hyped for the story. Oh, shit. Stop doing that, bro. And I remember, like, the story was a letdown. So I'm like, you really gonna tell me that everything is like was just, you know, not really the characters, it was just, you know, holograms? Like, it was a huge letdown. And I'll say right now, I was upset about that when I first played it. You know, back then, I tried being more, like, understanding of, like, oh, no, it's okay, you know, it's just, like, it's an okay game. But no, I was upset. I was very upset. But, you know, I think this game is better in my eyes now when you look back at it, understanding that it was a first step for them, and look at, oh my god, look what we got after this, you know? Like, this game, and Sonic Mania, and Team Sonic Racing, right? When I look at those, well, how did I make that? Well, that was just a horrible run right there. But when you look at those games, right, they were budgeted titles for a reason. Even Mania was a very budget title, right? And now we got, you know, Sonic Frontiers, Superstars, we have, you know, Sonic Crossworlds. Like, even though Superstars was not as good as Mania, it did have a lot bigger budget and a bigger, like, you know, like, want to be better, right? So, we're finally now in the area where we can have, like, these high-budget Sonic games, you know, because of what these games had to go through. That's why I kind of feel like when you look back at this now that we know that it's no longer, like, actually the future of Sonic, I can look back at this and be like, you know, I can appreciate it more. I think that's why, you know, it's a lot easier to not hate this game in my eyes, I guess. You know, I think... Oh, God. I think if this was, like, you know, the next Sonic game, right? Like, I'd be worried, for sure. And that's why I think the hate, I understand it, but I do think that we've gotten past it now, and I think it's easier to not hate this game as much, in my opinion. Oh, whoa. I did not... This is probably not the best build to have right now because I can't stop myself. Oh my god. Yeah, I want to do a better Wishbone next time. Ooh, so close to the S rank. But yeah, no, Sonic Forces, I've always defended it. And I still defend it somewhat, you know, even with all this stuff. Like, I still think it's a pretty good game. I wouldn't even just say it's a mid game. I think it's a pretty okay game. I think, like I've kind of said before, I think introducing a you know, a young fan to Sonic Forces, I think, is still a good thing. Just because of how much it does kind of celebrate the franchise in some ways, you know. For a long-time fan, no, I don't think you should let them play Sonic Forces for a while. If I'm being honest, yeah, because they'll get upset.
The energy readings are off the charts.
And this one, I want to do like a little bit better this time. I'm talking all the time. I want to do more of a smooth gameplay this time.
Versionary tactics are all about the decoy you use. Just go wild and get their attention.
Don't push your luck too far, though.
Leave the chemical plant to us. Make as much noise as you can.
That's why I got a shield. Oh, I totally forgot about the red ring, dang it.
Perfect. Time to head back.
Hold on! There's a massive energy source approaching.
Dang it, I wanted that red ring to make this more worthwhile.
Can't let
I did
this
not
thing
get it.
to the chemical plant. Keep it busy there as long as you can, rookie.
Yes! Deja vu, Knuckles! Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm going to kill you! Yeah! I am a murderer! Goodbye. Ha! New record! Alright. Got a lot more stuff coming here now. Let's see. I guess before I end the episode, let me do a little, you know, costume changing, okay? Let me do this one like that. Ooh, another SOS. Alright, so, you know, our guy's done, you know, being a bad guy. You know, he's kind of reformed. He's no longer running from the law, you know? So now he gets a new hat, you know? Signifying his change, okay? Let's see. Let's still give him those kind of glasses, though. I like those. Monocles, glasses. Just a lore thing now. Let's see. He'd become a clown? No. Ooh, that's more kind of badass, not gonna lie, though. I like that one. Ooh. Do we change the gloves, or do we keep the gloves? I think we keep the gloves, not gonna lie. Those gloves are still pretty cool. I think what we're gonna change mostly is his shirt. He's no longer gonna be a jail guy, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we'll keep the shoes too. Yeah, we're gonna change. Think we change this maybe? Are we? Are we? Are we? Are we gonna keep? We're gonna keep the belt maybe? Like a suit. Ooh, wait, this one kind of looks good on him though. I like that actually. Ooh, with the belt too. Okay, yeah. We change about this one though. We got like tattoos? Nah, it's a little too much red, I think. Yeah, too much red. Maybe that one. Oh, look at those shiny pants. Ooh. Do that? Did we do that? Did we do that? Oh, just do that. I think we'll maybe just. I like it covering his whole body though. Yeah, I don't like just giving him like just like. Does that cover his whole body? Does that one do it? I think it does. Or we give him a red thing like this. Yeah, no, never mind. Make him golden. The golden bear, green bear. No, I like that though. Got those little shiny pants on. They're robotic, but you know, he just like he likes the leather. He likes the leather. Okay, yeah, there we go. There we go. Yeah. Now, do I want to continue the episode? Where's he even at right now? At 30. Never mind. I'm cutting it off right now. Okay, goodbye.